Well, this construction zone behind me will magically transform itself into the Fire Hub, a unit of the Food Bank of South Central Michigan and Firekeeper's Casino. We'll take you inside right now for an advanced sneak peek at what you'll see very soon.
Yeah, you'll be coming in down the hallway here. So if you come over on the side, this is all stamped concrete, so it looks like it's wood. It really is just a nice thick slab in here. The main entrance will be so as you come in, these are going to be the restrooms, okay? Restroom here, right? And then this will be what's known as the Kendall Street Pantry. In this area here, there's going to be a couple of computers which will register all of our customers. So we know what family size, preferences, allergens, things like that. So as people come back for repeat businesses, we're going to give them a little key fob. And we scan that in our computer, and it says, hey, this is the Smith family. Joni's allergic to peanuts or something like that. So we know right away, hey, we're not going to give you these entrees. And it'll also help us be able to communicate with the community. So we can reach out to them if they have email or text or things. Like if we want to do an event here, say before school starts, we want to give away backpacks to the kids in the community and maybe have a fresh food initiative or a cooking class or a food safety thing. This is going to give us the ability to reach out to those people, which I think is really going to be cool.
That's right. This gives you an opportunity to not have to go through that whole questioning again.
Yep. And we don't. And the whole idea behind this whole setup is that it's a dignified process. So people are able to come in. They can grab a bag. All new customers, we're going to provide them with a reusable shopping bag, and then you can come in and shop as a family. There'll be a couple of coolers and a freezer in the back, and there'll be shelving in here that's going to have, various fresh foods, canned foods, and things like that. And it'll be kind of a shopping experience. Instead of at most pantries, you kind of line up and you get kind of so.
It's going to have a different feel to it.
Yeah, it's just going to be a little more dignified because there's so many people that are a paycheck away from being in a similar predicament. Why not make this as enjoyable process as possible? This is just a great collaboration between the Food Bank of South Central Michigan, my team, my executive team that I work with, whether it's Kathy George, who's with us today, or George Jankot or Jim Wise, and some of the executives at Firekeepers. Everybody has and will play a major role in this. And this little area here also will have a bunch of collateral from different places, whether it's GED programs, safe place for domestic violence, kind of a central area for people that need other nonprofit services in Battle Creek.
And this would be an opportunity to touch them with that information where they might not get another chance.
Right. It's one good location. We're out right off the bus line. By design, we're immediately adjacent to Washington Heights. We're also immediately adjacent to the Post Edition, which are some of our more underprivileged areas in Battle Creek. So, it wouldn't do us any good to go set up in, Olivet or somewhere. So we needed something in the community. We needed something that made a statement. People know where we are, and then we needed to make it accessible. The tribe is very active in our veterans and how we take care of our veterans. We're going to have 2 parking spots out here, which are going to be veteran parking spots, which I think is going to really be neat. It's going to, it's going to have that placard that says, "Hey, you know what? You get a nice close-in parking spot. Thank you for your service." And I think that's important to bring a lot of the elements that we have at the tribe to this business, which is really neat. But it's just from a visual standpoint. When that comes down and these are all open, you're going to have a ton of light. It's going to have a really urban, hip feel to it. I got a feeling at some point we're going to open up for dinner. That's why we got the liquor license. And we did preserve, there's your number 4 steam, and your number 1 hose. So these are the original, glass And again, keeping with the historical, significance of the building and what this did for the city of Battle Creek, we've preserved with the intent of making it accessible for everybody. So when you walk in here, you got a pretty good idea, I think, when everything's up and running, what our true mission statement is, and that is to eliminate hunger in Battle Creek.
Do you expect that that's going to be a business model that you're going to get calls about?
And I hope everybody imitates it. I do. Because we're completely transparent. We want to be a incubator pantry. We want people to come in and recognize that we do have best practices. And the same thing with this. If it ends up that at the end of the year we can cut up a nice amount of money and give it to 4 or 5 or 6 nonprofits to help their funding every year, absolutely. I hope it's like a McDonald's or a Chick-fil-A. I mean, I'd love to see something like this. But again, it just takes a commitment from the community or a certain employer to get it going.